Hello, welcome to the Telegraph studio. I'm Alistair Greener and today we're discussing the facility management industry. And joining us is Guy Holden, who's the Vice President and General Manager of Global Workplace Solutions in Europe, Middle East and Africa for Johnson Controls. Good morning.
Good morning.
So first of all, what's been the most interesting news in the facilities management industry recently?
Well, the facility management industry is challenged in two very different ways. For all of us as consumers who are occupying buildings every day, our expectations and demands are of higher services, better services, make sure our building environments work for us all day, every day. But from the company perspective, facility management is part of a real estate cost that can be the second or largest cost of the business, and they're continually looking to make that non-core cost lower. So balancing those conflicts is a real challenge for facilities management industry.
We talked there about competing pressures. I mean, there's a huge amount to deal with here. So are facilities management companies starting to specialise in what they do?
Yes, some are choosing to specialise. Some are choosing to specialise either in that service delivery area, focusing mainly on consumer delivery, and some are focusing increasingly on management specialisms and expertise to manage a large portfolio of buildings on behalf of the companies that occupy and own them.
Well, you've mentioned there some technical terms such as service delivery and things. Can you tell us a little bit more about them and what you mean by them?
Sure. Well, service delivery, as the name would suggest, is the daily delivery of services that run buildings on sites. The maintaining of heating and ventilation, air conditioning equipment, the cleaning, the security, the catering, the receptions and so on. All of the things, the daily delivery of services on site that facility management really is all about. When I talk about management or account management, as we would call that, that's much more looking at the macro level of managing a large portfolio of buildings and how many buildings do I have, where are they, how much am I using them, do I need more space, less space, and managing the costs from that macro perspective.
Well, to achieve that sounds like the cream of the industry, but surely to be able to achieve that requires a massive investment.
It's not a massive cost. The only way you get to low cost is if you're excellent quality of doing what you're doing, using consistent tools and processes and training and repeat tasks. That's how you get to world-class cost.
Well, that makes sense, but it all sounds a little bit generic to me. So can you be a bit more specific? Give me some examples of what you mean by that.
Yes, so let's take an example of one of our customers, let's say in the life science sector, which have a large campus, and we have a team of technicians maintaining a whole range of critical equipment and chillers and air conditioning units and heating and lighting systems, power systems. Those technicians are distributed across a large site. By using something just as simple as handheld technology and apps, we're able to distribute work orders to them wherever they may be to maximize their productivity. They don't have to come back to a central base, for example, for additional work order instructions. Just by doing something as simple as that and investing in common systems and training and consistent process, we've been able to improve the technician productivity from 25% to 45% and more. Which means much more efficient and lower cost for our customers.
So there's a lot here, isn't there, in terms of the market requirements, the business requirements. There's a lot to be dealing with. How fast are these changes actually taking place, and how suited are you to actually respond to them?
Well, we certainly think we can keep up with it, and we're investing heavily, and we think you need to continue to invest heavily in these two areas of service delivery and really being excellent at daily execution of tasks, and the whole almost consulting approach to management to really understand the big picture costs for facilities management costs for a company. We think those two are mandatory to be world class in this industry, and that's what we're pursuing.
Well, there's a lot there to think about, so thanks very much indeed for all of that fascinating information. Guy Holden from Johnson Controls, thank you very much.
Thank you.